Hello? Hello, hello? Are we live? I hope we are. So a little bit of a problem. My computer crashed, but we are back. Um, Give me a second, set up the game, and we will finish the quest. And then I'm gonna say goodbye the way I planned to. Just a second, I'm gonna have to set up a few things here. Okay, I'm going to mute this for a second. What is going on? I'm sorry. Content? Why? You might have heard it, but that was my stomach rolling. Sorry. There's a lot of things happening right now that I wasn't ready for. I'm just going to try and set at least the game, but I'm not really sure if it's letting me. Yay! And then okay, hopefully this will be fine. We're back. Okay. And I really hope that the game did not like lose a lot of stuff for that. Okay. We have a loading screen. Okay, we're back. Okay. I have no idea what happened. My PC probably overheated. Maybe. I'm not sure. And kind of shut off. Like it turned itself off and then restarted again. Open the character screen.
Nice.
Where did my cursor go? I'm not really sure what's happening. Can you... Okay, my cursor is gone. Just a second. I'm not... Do I have to restart this? I hope I didn't kill my game. I will try to restart and finish the quest today. So I wanted to. It's a really nice quest. It's really well done though. It is really well done, and I do want to finish it because I want to know how it all ends. We did end it. Like the final battle happened. I don't think that we will have any more battles coming after this. But I want to know where this goes from here, you know? And I'm hoping that we can resume without major difficulties. Open the character screen. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, changing scenes. I hope everything is fine now. Thank you for coming back. If you came back or if you're new. Thank you for joining me. We just defeated Kokoliarand. Sorry. We just defeated Kokoliarand, and we are currently in the last stretch of the Belobog story quest. Switch to the path of preservation. Right now we do not need it. So I'm just going to stay with destruction for right now. And then later on, if we have a better build or more characters to play with, we might use the preservation trailblazer because his kit seems very fun to play actually. Is there anything here? Complete trailblaze mission to return. Cool. And we did get some rewards for that. Increases ice damage, which we do not have damage dealers for ice. Maybe you could argue March is a damage dealer, but she's mostly a shielder though, in my opinion. And we did find Cavern of Corrosion. Okay, we're back. We're back on track. And we're going back to Boulder Town to talk to Natasha. Hopefully everything goes smoothly from here and we can finish it.
There's a big crowd around the clinic.
Where to now?
Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? But
We'll see.
Natasha, Oleg, hope you didn't have to wait too long.
We're back.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Good news and some bad news.
You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
Good call. The Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the
We're
Stellaron.
there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
March. I understand, March. But it's for the people of Belobog.
Colia. In order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, exactly. It was a hard-won victory.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right.
I'm glad to.
What about Zila?
She's with
Don't worry,
Branya.
she's alright. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Kokolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian?
Yes.
She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely.
Yes.
That's been our wish all along. March, Don Hung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Sure. Let's go.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
The Grapevine, Hook and the Moles, Gertie. Let's go with the Grapevine. If I'm not mistaken,
Roger that.
that's
You can leave the rest to us.
going to
If
be
everything goes smoothly,
Clara and Mr.
this
Swarov.
should be Wildfire's final mission.
Do
Hopefully.
you think the Great Mine was affected by our fighting on the surface? Oh, look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot.
No, it
I
wasn't
sure hope they're
Clara.
not arguing again. Quick, let's head over.
We should have gone with the moles.
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're short on goods and materials right now.
Oh, well, we actually have enough for the moment. You hang on to it.
They learn to cooperate.
Hey, are you guys causing trouble again?
It's you! Oh, no, you misunderstand. There was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. The vagrants here hadn't stopped to help. I doubt we'd have gotten everyone out in one piece.
They're working
I was
together.
just discussing how to repay them. It's a shame the mining team's hard up right now.
I got you covered.
Can't we get Branya to cover the bill? Can we focus? Tell them the good news already.
Let's go.
Whoa. You mean to say that we're about to be reunited with the overworld?
Exactly.
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things don't happen to us.
Well, you better believe it. It's happening right now.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming. If you don't believe us, pinch yourself.
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining team can finally escape this poverty.
Hopefully, that will be the
We
case.
won't have to rely on the charity of others. We'll finally be living with the dignity we deserve.
As you should.
I...
Aww. Let it out.
You outsiders, from the bottom of my heart, the mining team will remember you as heroes, as will the rest of the underworld. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work. If the cable car station can start operating again, we'll dispatch a mining representative to negotiate with the architects.
Was that the end? No, that's a new message. Avery, March. done, Hung. The sealing of the Stellaron is complete and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. If we stay here a little longer, can we go and see other people? I hope so. Don't rush, go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Not great. Even though the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided, the existing fragmentum is too deeply rooted. The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain the vitality that it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Is there anything else we can do? As trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Understandable. That's a lot of messages, Mr. Velt. Mr. Yang, sorry. Velt is your given name. Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions and had always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the eternal freeze is gone, the fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. Eurylos 6 will be revitalized, believe in the perseverance of her people. I detected a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Eurylos 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered, to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you are in the mood and wish to relive those memorable adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found. Okay, so these are the world bosses, right?
Mr. Yang put it nicely.
Probably.
But the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet.
Understandable.
Here I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We just talked about this, March. It's probably going to take quite a while. We did all we could.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron.
Yeah.
Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Yes, yes. Branya needs to know as the Guardian, and she will decide what she does with that information. Review past memories of battling formidable foes and obtain trace materials and rare light cones. Yes, echoes of war. They are probably interstellar peace guy. Echo of war. Yes, so we can go back to the destruction zone and then the Everwinter Hill to fight with the Doomsday Beast and Cocolia. Cool. Okay, so we cannot talk to anyone else, probably. We should have chosen Hook.
It's still early. Where to now?
I think I'm still doing this one. Yes. It feels like it's dragging along, so I'm sorry if it's kind of... It kind of feels like heavy and it's boring or something. It's the end of the tail end of the quest. I do want to know what's happening and what's going to happen and how it all ends, but yeah, it's the least exciting part. So sorry if I'm getting kind of tired as well, so yeah.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I hope your exploration will make progress and your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic, just leave it to the doctor.
Oh,
We're
is everyone
back.
all right? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think?
Yeah,
Now we just
understandable.
have to wait for the official news.
It is, though.
I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
It was the robot settlement, not the Great Mines. So we can talk to them. Cool. Yes, thank you. The people I want to see. Clara and Mr. Sparrow.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
Perkins! Perkins is alive!
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Oh no, his speech module. But he's alive.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned.
Yes.
Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Yes. Let's go, Perkins. Okay, I was like, aren't you supposed to like move? There they are. Perkins is alive. And we can report back to Mr. Sparrow and Clara.
You have visitors, Clara.
Hi, it's me.
It's the variables.
It's the variable. Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground.
Yes.
Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Old friend of yours?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Interesting.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but
We
now,
tried what we could.
Mr. Svarog, what do you say?
We did what we could. And we came out victorious.
You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One
Aww.
day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Your future is yours to decide, Clara.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Let's go. Are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. The message has been sent. Thank you for all you've done for Belobog. Thank goodness I've already given the orders to the Silver Marine Guards to immediately... Come on, let me read! to immediately lift the blockade between the overworld and the underworld, and some people in the underworld should have already received the notice. After closing for more than a decade, the cable car station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, I would like you to come to the overworld for my succession ceremony. Woohoo! I'm sorry, that wasn't very enthusiastic. We wouldn't miss it for the universe. We'll be there. See you there then. What are these stickers, Branya?
That's our Branya, quick as a flash.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
Zip it. Let's go. We are going back to Boulder Town to Natasha.
It's still early. Where to now?
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
The smell of freedom's in the air. I'll go sit at the children's table. The smell of freedom is in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether.
Yeah.
Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation.
Very true.
I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Do we really have to talk to people? I'm sorry, that sounded... I'm just getting very cranky. I just want to get to the good part.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece. Relax, relax.
Does this
In
thing
all
have
my
a good
20 years
safety
of the job,
record?
there were only ever, anyway, none of them were serious.
I guess.
So, ready to climb aboard?
Time to take out the kids
Brothers,
for
sisters,
fresh
ladies,
air.
gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. and let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
Let's go.
It's Japard!
Still early.
Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Welcome back to the Administrative District, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore.
So I get it that we are not wanted anymore.
Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were doing your job.
Thanks for understanding.
You did what you thought was best for Belobog.
Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened.
Understandable. Kind of. Not really. You should probably rest more.
The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Let's go. Oh, this one goes to Boulder Town. We were underground. We're going up to Everwinter Monument.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find
somewhere to wait. Do we have to... I'm getting really cranky here, I'm sorry.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
So, there were people here. We just shoot them away, I guess.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me. Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price.
You know how I feel about this. It is partially true.
The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret.
That is?
The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory, and the seed of civilization will not be preserved.
Divided, we are weaker.
And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope.
That's probably us.
They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future.
Let's go, Branya. You deserve this moment.
I, Branya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Branya! Lady Branya! Long live Belobog!
And we are here, where it all started.
Branya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address.
It was wonderful to attend.
Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute.
You
but
deserved
I needed
every
to get
last
the news out
minute
as
of
soon as
it.
possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Understandable. Are you fully recovered? We saw you.
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry.
So, maybe I should have asked about her.
My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Branya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
Well, good thing you didn't have to.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Yeah. The part about preserving the seed of civilization was real. It's what you do as a leader that matters. Sometimes people need to hear white lies. The part about preserving the seed of civilization was real.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Of course. Shall we have to Don Hung?
Allow me to explain.
Telling Branya about Welt's observations.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Most probably. But Stellarons are terrible things.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask
did,
for more.
actually.
Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Yes. We will find a way to root out the Fragmentum. The Astral Express will do everything within our power to help.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
So it's over.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey? Do we have to be this sassy? At 2.5? Okay.
That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Time for a nap. I feel like I could fight 100 more monsters. No. Right now I'm very tired. What will the next adventure be? Time for a nap. What will the next adventure
Equally
be?
unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
Let's go take some photos and then rest. Because we do deserve it. Planner Ornaments provides the various special stats, gains bonus buffs if the bearer has a complete set equipped. Awesome. It's with the relics. Oh, these. Planner Ornaments can offer multiple special stats. Equip. Challenge to simulate the universe to obtain planner ornaments. Okay. I will look into this later. Right now, I kind of just want to finish the quest. So I'm getting tired here.
If you walk with your head down and your heart full of fear, your steps will grow heavier and your spirit will suffer. But if you find something to look up to and move forward with hope, then your steps will grow lighter. And if you should fall, you'll be on your feet before you know it. Thank you for teaching me this, Trailblazers.
You're welcome. I'm gonna collect that. I'm not going to inspect the Guardian's desk. I am going to go out. Take the picture.
Claudia said she's willing to wait 700
And
years
hopefully
for us.
finish the quest.
Hung, how long can... Here we are! Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition for this one. Let's go. Target pound.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to not book? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
That's one way to welcome us. Hi, Serval.
How have you been, Big Brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing.
Big
There are all
Brother.
kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Let's take a photo together.
This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
That's cute.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Let's take these photos.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
It's okay, Clara. You're still very young. You will
Don't worry.
grow.
If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Vol. Big Brother, March, Danhung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
Aww. Hi,
If you have
Clara.
time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Will do. I love her so much. He's so cute.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
Do we have to?
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you
Come
think
on,
we should make
March.
up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Do we really have to? Come on, March. At this point, like, this is just on purpose delaying the end of the quest. I became very quiet. I guess I'm getting tired of this. I didn't think they were going to be doing all of this. You are overwhelmed by a sea of weariness. Go to bed. The engine of creation, Cocolia, an ethereal outer space, the gaze of preservation. Your fragmented memory of the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of the frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone, but the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again, a female voice in your
At the end
ear.
of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
That's Kafka, right?
Oh, it was a close thing. all
Tempo.
right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected.
What?
You liked it? Really? Told you so.
What? Sampo? Who are you talking to?
No, I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by.
What? I do not have the brain power to process these words right now.
Bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call.
What is
To you, my
happening?
dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
He's breaking the fourth wall. I'm not sure what is happening
You don't have to
here.
answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I dreamt about Sempo?
You poor Commander. Today might be unlucky.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Let's go. What is this? Is this our room? Oh, that's a corridor lighting. I'm not sure if I want... No. I do not have the mental capacity right now to interact with everything. Let's just finish the quest. We do have a teleport near. Yes, thank you. I don't want to run through the whole city right now. That's a cable car.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
We went through a lot here, so
Nothing lasts forever.
that's understandable.
You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Return to the express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets.
What?
Parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya!
That's us leaving,
There'll
right?
be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
I hope they will make it.
Welcome home, you three.
Thank you, thank you.
Himeko, Mr. Yang!
We are exhausted.
Back from duty. Mission
I
well
am exhausted.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
That's good to know. How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
That's a good call.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is. Soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
I guess so.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Let's go then. To another adventure.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee. Whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
Thank you for all your help, Donhang.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
He will,
We
probably,
need to give him some time,
later on.
March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
I do, but I don't have the mental capacity
While
to
you were
talk
away,
about it.
Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Well, I can, and I will. And I will not talk to Himeko right now. I will talk to her later. Is that Arlen? Arlen came to visit. That's awesome. but we do not have the mental capacity and the time right now to hang out with him or Himeko. So I'm going to cut this one short. It's already been almost an hour again. Well, what did we learn today? A lot of things. We did defeat Leafy. We managed to seal the Stellaron. And we came back to the Astral Express, to Himeko and Mr. Yang. We've been through a lot, in-game and in-stream as well, with the technical difficulties we faced. But thank you for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed the wild ride that was today. As I said in the beginning of the first stream, next week there will be no stream because I'm away on vacation. But after that, we are jumping back and see where the Astral Express takes us. If you like the stream or the first stream, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And see you later. Bye-bye.